Now we're going to go through Act 1, Scene 2 together and annotate for the things that are most important in this scene. Scrolling down to line 9, right here, Merciless MacDonald. You might see in your version, they might call him MacDonald, but this is the current Thane of Cawdor. Notice here in line 10, he's a rebel, meaning he's someone that is fighting against Scotland, even though he's from Scotland. Here in line 16, I would underline this adjective right here, brave, that Shakespeare uses to describe Macbeth. Here in lines 22 and 23, it says, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chaps and fixed his head upon our battlements. Here you need to picture that Macbeth cut open his opponent from the belly button all the way up to the jaws, and then cut the guy's head off and put it on the castle walls. So that's pretty gruesome kind of thing to do. Now we're going to skip down to lines 37 and 38. You need to know that here that Macbeth and Banquo fought doubly hard even though they were outnumbered. Now we're going down to line 58. And we know, even though they were outnumbered, that Macbeth and Banquo won. And then in lines 65 and 66, remember, MacDonald was the current Thane of Cawdor. Okay, right here in line 64, they call him that. Notice here, they pronounce his present death. He's not dead yet. That means he's going to get death for his crime of treason. And here in line 66, King Duncan has decided to give that title, the title of Thane of Cawdor, to Macbeth. And that will become important here in the next scene that we're going to read. Okay, one of the most important words used in this section, notice in line 68, the adjective noble. And remember when we talked about what makes a tragic hero has to start as someone who is noble. Shakespeare is very intentional in calling Macbeth noble. Therefore, we know that Macbeth has the ability to have a tragic fall. So he starts noble, but something's going to happen, maybe through a decision he makes, or maybe through the intervention of the supernatural, through the witches, right? We don't know yet, but something's going to happen to cause him to fall.